Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I am back.
Hello.
This game contains expressions and themes from the original version, which may be considered outdated and have been included without alteration. Good. Ba-do-ba-do-bo. It's silence every night. A thrill.
I'm searching and I'm melting to you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme.
But
I give my life, not for
hello, but for you.
in
My time,
there'll be no
one else. So I am giving in Kame a moment to get here before I actually start it. Hey, how's it going? Long time no see. In Snake Eater. Yep. I mean, I only started a little bit. I'd only gone a little bit before, so
on a tree frog.
I figure why not do it from the start?
Try to survive for the day we see new life.
Oh, thank you. Hey, Kame. I was just waiting for you before I started.
In my time.
So here we go. 4 hours of cutscenes from the start. Yes. Get ready for cutscenes galore. Snake versus monkey. And I'm gonna put down. I like everything in the MGS series. Yes. I'm going for the modern for the modern game controls, and I'm just gonna do normal. After the end of World War II,
the world was split in two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
I mean, this is Kojima we're talking about. Based on Metal Gear Solid 3. I still need to play MGS 4. Yep, this is the beginning, RCJ.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
It's the beginning of the game. Not.
Drop zone with high pressure mask. Cab okay.
Good.
And it is really
Visibility.
the beginning of most of it. Yeah. But I think that she was asking about if this was the beginning of this overall, of this game. But I could be wrong.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Does Pennywise know what he's doing? I'm smoking up here.
Approaching release point. 10 minutes to drop off. Hey, you deaf?
Okay. Yeah.
Put out the cigar. I'm
It starts with the halo jump.
Depressurization complete.
Checking
Here we go.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
And you can kind of tell that it's the opening by the way that they keep on putting credits on the screen.
Sunrise.
In a moment, they will give details on what the hell's going on. Don't worry. This is just their way of hooking you in before talking too much.
130 miles per hour.
Yep.
Frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the alarm bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
I've forgotten some of the details about all of that, honestly, Kabe.
Status okay.
But I know what you're talking about.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings and
And God be with you. High altitude, low orbit. Yes, I know, Kabe. The lore is nuts.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission.
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Don't get cocky, this isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
This wonderful mission.
2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of
Our
moles.
moles.
His name is
Mole.
Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket.
Yeah,
After
agreed.
Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development, become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
It grounds it in reality while still allowing things to go batshit crazy.
He wanted to defect.
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence.
Yeah.
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. He used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin.
To Berlin.
No condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba.
Yup.
The US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the U.S. agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No.
Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete.
I love the no.
We were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what do the Russians really want?
Sokolov.
They wanted Sokolov back.
They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
And when someone wants someone that bad,
What the hell was
you need to question whether you should really give it to them.
No idea. We were running out of time. It's either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear.
You couldn't ask Sokolov what he was working on?
Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's.
Maybe he was in a coma or something, I don't know.
The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming.
You mean, save me!
He disappeared from my sight.
Yep.
Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
about Sokolov?
I intend to do this fully non-lethal, by the way.
He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue.
Or at least as non-lethal as I can. Yes, I live.
What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So
I just got my glasses. My glasses were broken, Jason.
Missiles.
So I've been blind for the last month.
I guess you're right.
Sorry.
Details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev really didn't
I'll-
allow Cuba to get it back.
I'll be reading your story soon, by the way.
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino Yast, a place in the mountains about 3 miles.
Oh my
away
God,
from
it sucked.
the Virgin Cliffs.
Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Yeah, good to see you.
Apparently, they're conducting a field test. of
Yeah,
weapons.
I need to get. I was needing to get within like 2 to 3 inches of every box to read read the labels on
Our
it.
last chance.
Oh, you put it out?
Must have known
Cool.
that too when he contacted
I'm sorry that I didn't actually end up proofreading it for you. I really did mean to. Here we go. I can't really do much right now, but it does let me look through his eyes in a moment. Woo!
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is
See?
to infiltrate Selino Yast in the Soviet
Woo.
mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring it back to the west.
So,
Don't get Sokolov back before
I
that
hope
weapon
that
is
the
complete.
book
You'll be facing a major crisis.
that the book's good, dude.
The clock is ticking.
I will still read through it and let you know what I think, even though you've already put it out.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes.
Oh, I definitely will. I definitely will look.
Onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
It's about the only support that I get.
Tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
And by the way,
But
I may do some save scumming in this, and I do not apologize for it.
And all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Because, like I said earlier, I intend this to be a non-version. Okay, cool. Well, yes, but I just thought that I would mention it just right off the bat. You know what I mean? Because most games I don't save scum, but if I'm trying to do something like I'm saying here... Oh, were you asking what I was talking about with save scumming? Do you know what save scumming is? It might be a better question. Save scumming is where you screw up and you reload. It's where if you screw up, you reload your save and pretend that you didn't screw up. That's what it is. That's fine. But that's what I was saying. I was saying that I'm not going to apologize for it, but there's a good chance that I will save scum. That's all I was saying. Because I intended to do this non-lethally. Fun fact, the first time I played this game, I did it non-lethally.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory. Somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission
Will be Naked Snake.
I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Naked Snake.
You don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
Yeah. I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one at a restaurant.
Be careful.
Well, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be
Cool.
Tom. Call me Major.
Major Tom.
This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's specialty.
Now that doesn't mean you can't knock people out.
Food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great.
Oh yeah, I know.
I see why you asked me if I like snakes.
That's actually why I said I wasn't going to apologize for it, but I was just informing.
Good reason for that.
Yes, I'm typically good at stealth.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject.
All depends on how much attention I decide to pay. But yes,
Tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also
I can get impulsive, so that can be a problem sometimes.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in the tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you better go back and get it. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree.
Also, to be completely honest with you, I'm drinking a little bit, so that probably won't help with the impulse stuff. Yeah.
We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you.
And with that said, I'm gonna go tap up what I'm drinking. This seems like a good time.
Go get your backpack.
Go get your backpack. So yeah, I will be back in a moment. I have returned. And it says only one person's watching me. I hope that someone's still here. But yes, it is now time to find that backpack. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. Over to the left. It looks like. But yeah, they do make the controls a lot less of a problem. Honestly, my biggest problem with this game when I've tried to replay it has always been the controls. They were good. They're good originally because they let you do things that you couldn't do in a lot of other games, but they were clunky as hell. You got to admit that. Yeah, it was worth it. Do not get me wrong. It was worth it.
It's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer,
Oh, we were used to it. Yeah, exactly.
your available weapons will be from that for other equipped items. Just do the same thing from...
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yes, they were.
Right. Survival is fundamental to this mission.
And I've always understood that, but when trying to go back to replay it, it's always been a hurdle for me, if that makes any sense.
You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt.
Not for local flora and fauna.
You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22
Hush puppy. Hush puppy.
It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
Yes.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment. Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
I remember my first time playing this. It's this first part of the mission. I was so worried about running out of shit that, yeah.
Same goes for bullets and cartridges too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare.
Yep.
Be any American soldiers in Russia.
Exactly.
It could spark an international incident.
I know.
Can't let anyone see you.
But you practically can sleep everybody. That's the thing. If you actually want to, for this first part of the mission, then you can. The tranquilizer actually does last long enough.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid
Just saying.
you've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on
Yep, exactly. Makes no difference if they sleep everyone.
Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken
At some point, if I remember, you actually have to use it
for a short time.
to get past something.
I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival.
I don't remember the situation, but I seem to remember that you actually have to at some point.
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a
Also, if
Right.
I think that this is the one where if you kill certain people, it causes a continuity error, and the continuity error actually causes the mission over.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition,
Acting as a medic, so to speak,
as well as recording
on your mission data.
She's a member of
Member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Oh god, the trank sniper rifle, yes. That's what I thought it was. I thought it had to do if you killed Ocelot. Thank you. I thought it was about Ocelot.
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, it's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
What's your name? Jane Doe.
Funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you.
So does that mean that she's my sister or she's my wife?
145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's
Good
one
to
more
know.
person I want to introduce you to, Snake. Speaking of snakes,
You remember the boss, don't you?
a
The
legendary
legendary soldier and your mentor.
Actually, it was
He's the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place.
She's going to be
You're going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor. Boss is...
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's
Hey, boss.
It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know
Gotta
all
love
about
boss.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'll be honest. I've never actually beaten this game.
I was on a top secret
I've
mission.
I was fighting. I got to the point where I was fighting her, and I had a lot of problems. And then something happened that made me
No. I
get
taught you
distracted.
everything you needed to know about
But
fighting.
I've gotten all the way to fighting her at the end.
The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a
So,
soldier?
honestly,
How to think like a soldier.
I really do want to finish this because it will complete something that I've not actually gotten around to completing.
And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing.
I don't even remember what the problem was, to be completely honest.
You just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are
Oh, you get it after you finish the game once? Oh, dear lord.
always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield.
Yeah.
And politics are a living thing. They change along
She's
with
almost
time.
warning you about what's about to happen.
Might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had
Yeah,
nothing to do
she really is almost warning you about what she's about to do.
Top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why, but you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a
Yeah,
soldier
she is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
But you know, we have a problem with it with strong females, right?
It's going to bother you. In the end, you have
Just
to
saying.
choose whether you're going to live as a soldier
We've got
or
a
just
problem with that.
man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass.
And the top brass.
Necessary.
The president and the
Top brass will be there forever. Once the terms are up, others will take their place.
I
Yep.
follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing.
And by the way, when you say that you're relegating yourself to nerd stuff only, what I just said is still nerd stuff,
Even in those
but it also goes into the politics stuff that gets you in trouble.
absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right.
Call me Snake.
Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during
World
World War
II
II
was Snake.
The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world.
You saved the world.
Legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me.
Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes,
It's good to hear your voice again.
same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC.
Are those wrenches that you just sent?
That, huh?
Oh, snakes. I see.
Raised for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
On my phone, I can see that they're snakes. The way that it showed it on my PlayStation, it
After
looked
all, this
kind of
is
like green wrenches.
survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a
Perfect
Permit-class
class
submarine
submarine.
in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.
Imagine people ill not being used to Kojima and seeing a bunch of cutscenes. Yes.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you.
Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember
Some of the basics of CQC. Close quarters combat. It's completely fine. I've actually got my phone right next to me, and that's what I use mostly to look at the chat.
Arduous mission. Now.
Now, I want to get on my soapbox for just a moment, because you're mentioning about, imagine people not being used to Kojima. Death Stranding. Okay, I get that people look at it and go, it's a walking simulator. But it's a walking simulator made by Kojima. Could you guys, for the love of God, look at the fact that Kojima made it and go, maybe there's a little more to it than just a walking simulator, and not write it off when you're still in the tutorial part of the game. I mean, this is the man who gave us Metal Gear Solid 1 through 5. But then you go, it's a walking simulator, and you don't give it a chance. Ah! Anyway, sorry. Okay. And now with the map, it actually shows you where it kind of wants you to go, which I don't think that part was there before. Yes. And to a degree, they can tell me to move on, because, I mean, honestly, I'm still bitching about them calling it a walking simulator at this point, so, eh. Paramedic. Save. Let's save. And I completely admit to the fact that maybe I should be told to move on. But I still get pissed off about just the idea that people call it a walking simulator, and I still occasionally hear it. So, yeah.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
Paramedic likes this stuff.
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
So when you save, you get stuff like this.
Crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop.
I mean, Death Stranding was bizarre. Don't get me wrong.
It's a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo.
Death Stranding is still awesome.
It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an
Oh, you saw people get more in the second one? That's cool.
The original Japanese
And I'm intending to go back in and play it again.
It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see
Yeah.
the original?
You'll just have to go to
Kojima did go crazy. I'm not claiming that that didn't happen.
And if you wait 40 years, you might be
But-
able to see it in America too. It might even win awards all across the globe.
Part of the reason why I fixate on it a little bit is that
Season 24 will be
what
Godzilla's
while I was
60th birthday.
dealing with my mother's death,
Making Godzilla movies.
Death Stranding actually was kind of what I was playing that actually helped me get
I don't suppose you're the
over it.
watching type, are you?
And Kojima's really weird ass shit
Okay, then I'll tell you everything
helped.
I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be
Like you said, movies can save your life. Games can save your life.
That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snape. Have a little fun.
Okay. Like the Kojimaism of freaking people fighting with battle guitars. I don't think I've seen people fighting with battle guitars. I don't think I've seen that. Okay. I really don't think I've seen that. We got some gators here. Got some gators. Ah, okay. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I forgot about that. Yeah. Uh-huh. And I just got some gator. Yummy. Yummy, yummy gator. Oh God. And this is something that's new here. I think you're supposed to shoot it, which I'm trying to do. But oh yes. But I'm saying I want it. Yeah. But I was just trying to figure out getting this thing. Which has nothing to do with anything actual in the game. But is an achievement sort of thing. Yep, I'm done. Yes, you hit it and it counts, but I hit it. Did you just see what I did? That I just did? I hit it and nothing happened. See? No, it does disappear. No, the reason why I say that is I did actually play this play this part of it earlier. It goes boom, and it shows you it. But either way, I'm doing. I know that it's. Oh wait, one sec. Ah, crap. I have an idea. Yes, sir. How do I turn off the... Okay. Gotta turn off the thing. Because I don't really want to use it for this. There we go. No, never mind. It's still down there. Yeah. It actually does not matter that much to me, so... There's enough that I've let it get me hurt, which is annoying. So, yeah. So I guess it does matter to me, so I shouldn't say it doesn't matter to me. But, yeah. I guess it matters to me. It just... It's more that it annoys me. If that makes any sense.
Not too bad.
So yeah. Oh, wait. I just had a thought. Maybe it doesn't count it because I hit it on another different playthrough. Maybe that's why. Because like I said, I've played through this part of the game.
Enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in
But
Soviet
it's my best guess because I had no problems like that the first time.
Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited.
Don't engage them in battle either.
This is a stealth mission. Got that?
Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer.
What?
The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help
You
conceal
guess
yourself
sniper
more
from.
effectively. Also, don't forget that
I don't-
anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If
I
you
don't
just stand
know.
up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind.
Make yourself one with nature. Camouflage. Do we want naked? Or do we want to go leaf? Overall, if I remember correctly, Tiger Stripe is a really good one for just in general. But we're going to go for leaf. And woodland. And yeah. And they made it so that you could actually fire and stuff from within tall grass and stuff. Yes, urban areas. You're not wrong. And are we in an urban area? Hi. Hence me not paying any attention to things like that. I was talking about where we are. CQC. Junk. Now, to be fair, I didn't mean to fully knock him out. And the other controls made it easier to know what you're doing. So, yeah. But, there's reasons for the old controls. I will actually say that. Ah!
Patrol here.
Did I mention the safe's coming? For the hell of it, let's see.
Backup.
Yep, I get that they will. And like I said, safe's coming. And you're right. And this is why I was talking about the safe's coming. But for the hell of it, let's not do it. Let's see if I can do it without safe's coming. Because normally I would have reloaded at this point already. To be completely honest with you.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
Acknowledge. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
What's wrong? Go away. Nothing happened here. Nothing happened here. God. Yes. This is me. This is me understanding that I really don't feel like doing this right now. Alpha's with you right now. Cool. Everyone keeps on asking me about Undertale. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn it. I'm glad you did. But I'm thinking I'm just going to play some Undertale. I think that Undertale might be fun. I mean, Undertale, you're never impressed with it? I haven't been either, but everyone keeps saying that's so awesome. And I can tell you that it's a game that I'm not going to need to worry too much about whether I'm paying enough attention. Ah. Ah. And you're not completely wrong. Just personally, I think that this is more the fact that I was worrying about people watching. But yeah. I've got Undertale. I think I'm just going to do that for the moment. Do not get me wrong. I am not abandoning this. Well, duh. If you want to be not pacifist, I know. Trust me, I know. My version of a pacifist run is if they're all asleep, then no one can claim that they killed you. Have you played Thief? Thief or Deus Ex? Or both? I don't care if you think that's old though. Oh, bite me. That's old though. Thank you for calling me old. But yeah, especially Thief, but also Deus Ex was, I had stealth through superior firepower a lot. If you can kill them, they can't tell anyone. Yeah, I know. I'm older than you, I know. But yeah. So, I think I'm going to go to Undertale. And I got to come back to this later. That doesn't mean I won't drink while doing this later, but right now, this is kind of my... Your friend loves... Oh, Deus Ex. Deus Ex is awesome. The entire series is awesome, but if your friend loves it, I hope he's played the first one. The very first. Because in my opinion, the very first is the best of all of them. Okay, cool. Just wanted to say it. I'm not saying anything bad about other Deus Ex games, but the first one is the best in my opinion. And it is old school. Nice. You miss the 90s? Yeah. So, I am going to end this and go for some of the... Yeah. Undertale, here we go.